Alright, Race Garage here. On today's menu, it's an 05 Monte Carlo. Doing the, I do brakes, oil change, fix a broken brake line, fucking stupid General Motors instrument cluster that always fucks up. But at least today, we're working on the bad bow tie. Yeah. But anyway, this thing's sitting for 5 years out in this beautiful Indiana weather, and I've already had it fired up and running, but let's see how you guys like a cold start. 40 degrees in Indiana weather. Yep, that's a shit roulette for you. Oh. $240 horsepower on this big beast. Yeah, as you can see, he's been sitting for a while. We pulled rat's nest and trash bags and everything else out of the airbox. Got to replace that mirror. And next on the agenda, another bad bow tie. And then we got to do them fucking door pins. Always damn door pins. But the one thing I can't wait to get started on is my beautiful Mustang. Yep. I like the circle and that forwards, so don't mind the bad bow tie. But you see, I got junkyard parked out there for you fucking mopars. Alright, I'll get back to you in a minute. Okay. Had to get that tire off because this lovely Indiana salt. Just like I know these brake caliper pins are going to be fun today. But anyway, I'm getting ready to clean it up a little bit, spray it down with penetrating oil, and see if we can't break them bad boys off. Right. Okay. Let's get this ratchet going here. Just clamps that caliper in. You see that caliper going, that piston of the caliper going back in it within itself. Yep. Get that smashed back in there. There you go. Alright. Okay, the new pads did not come with the new hardware, and our local auto parts store didn't have any. They would have to order it, so I just used my wire brush and clean up the old hardware. And I'm going to take some of this grease. That had been somebody I know. I'll take some of this grease and put it on the slide part of this. Put some grease on this slide part of the pins, the hardware pin. Just clean that up. And by the way, this grease here, STP grease, I don't ever use anything STP because it stands for stop the power. But since it's just bearing grease, and I'm just doing it on the brake slides, I use it for that. And it was free to me. A customer gave it to me. But if it'd been like some kind of engine oil stuff or no. Fuel injector cleaner, anything that will go in the internal engine that's STP, and no, you'll never see me use stop the power. No, I'm just using this because it's just simple bearing grease. Get these pads put on there. Okay, now got that all cleaned up with a wire brush. Got this cleaned up with a wire brush. I'm just not going to lose. And I got the new pads put on there. I'm sure you guys have seen that a bazillion times. I'll just take the caliper since we got it all collapsed back. I'll collapse it back up in there and just put the caliper back on. Do this one-handed. Watch out for these little rubber boots. Yeah, I gotta get a tripod. Yeah. Alright. Get this all put back on there. Flat brake guide pin. Clear off any grease that would be on there. Take some grease. Coat it down real good. I'll leave clumps of grease on. Okay. You need a fight outside? Put that on there. There we go. You just gotta tighten that up. Good. Alright. This Monte Carlo has been sitting since 2016. And look, all that stuff still up. I done knocked a bunch of it off on the floor already. And there was a bunch of leaves and grit and everything all up around the caliper. And you can see right here this is where the rim would have been stuck on the caliper. Right there. Get that all cleaned up. But on these 3800s, I just usually just take this driver front tire off, and you can get right there to the filter for the change of new oil. And you usually just reach in there and grip it. Sometimes they're a little snug. Put this tool on there. No. No. Get the spin off. Yeah. And I take this, see it? I don't know if you can see it. You see it up over? Yeah, but I'm an amateur at this. I'm not an amateur mechanic, I'm an amateur. Boom. Yeah. What I do is change this filter out. I take some of this oil from this filter. And get this off, get the catch can to catch your oil and stuff. I'll get right back with you. Yep. Okay. You cut the old filter off. What I always do is double check and make sure that ring right there, that gasket ring, is come off with the filter. Sometimes it stays on the engine And if you don't get that off and you put the new one on, it can cause leaks and all kinds of other problems. And then also what I do is I just take some of the old oil and I go around the new filter, and it creates a seal better, makes this new filter seal up better. And also when you put the new filter on, you always get it hand tight, and then maybe like a quarter turn with your wrench. You do not have to over torque these. Alright. As you see, got that new Fram filter on there. In the words of Erico, the greatest mechanic on YouTube. Not a sponsor. But, anyway, we pull these guide pins out. You always want to make sure that they've got pretty heavy grease on them, because the caliper slides and it can get jammed up. But I'll have to grease these up when I put them back in. Alright, yeah. Where's my pry bar? Where's George? Where's George? Well, any pry bar will work. I'll use this one. I guess this will be Fred, since I named the other one George. Okay, let's pry this cover off. It's actually coming off easier than what I thought, because figure whether it's sitting 5 years, it'd be more of a pain. Come on. Come on. Come on. Now I know what they mean about doing things one-handed. I'm always watching other YouTubers and they complain about, oh, one-handed. What I found on doing the other 3 tires on this car is the pads weren't actually bad. They were just rusty and sitting. So they must have had the brakes changed on it. Oh, there we go. Had the brakes changed on it. Yeah, see? You can see that this thing's been sitting a while. You take them back here and see if you can see the license plate. Show the folks that it says 2016 on the license plate.
And what if there were plates?
Oh, they took them off? Yeah. Car owner must have took them off. There. Find my wire brush. There you go, wire brush. I'll clean this off a little bit. Get all the nasty shit up out of there. I gotta repair some. We're gonna replace some brake lines on this thing. So you want to make sure that you have plenty of room in your master cylinder before you start using one of these brake tools to collapse the caliper back in. But anyway, I'm gonna get this. I'm gonna use this brake tool right here and collapse this caliper back in, and I'll be right back.